No cuz. Welcome to the Talk Man Radio Show Live. I am your host. I'm the Talk Man, and I'm here to talk about fantasy football. We're in the playoffs. Yes, we have the Week 15 playoffs. They are upon us. They're all over us. People are ready. Like, oh, I'm knocked out already. How did this happen? I played all these weeks just to get the playoffs. One game, I'm out. Fucking Tyreek Hill. That's how it rolls sometimes. That's how it rolls, cuz. But we're going to talk about that. We got a lot of other things to talk about. Moving games. You are a game, and you must go over here now. We're going to get into that, too. Bunch of crap going on. But first. Right there. Oh, I'm getting it. I'm never going to get this. I'm never going to point to that. It'll never work. 12-ounce sports. Quench your sports thirst. That's who is magnifying my voice. They do it every week, every Friday at 6 o'clock. That's where I'm here. 12-ounce sports radio as well. Don't forget about 12-ounce sports radio right there. 12-ounce sports is on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. Those are the social media accounts that you can always find 12-ounce sports. You can find the Talkman Radio Show streaming every Friday on those social medias. 6 p.m. Eastern. That's where we're at. Just started. Look at the time. We're streaming on 12-ounce sports. You can also subscribe to Talkman Radio on YouTube, Parler, Odyssey, and friend us on MeWe. We're getting those things up and running. We started them up. We started them up a few weeks ago. We just, it's difficult learning these sites. So I know there's been a lack of content on there, especially the Odyssey one. I had some stuff, but now it's having a problem like uploading or something like that. So I don't know. It's just easier on YouTube. Most likely, after the season, we have a little time. We have a little free time. We'll work on that. We'll start putting up the Love is Nice episodes and other content on there from Talkman Radio Show Live. So we're getting that. But for the most part, we're pretty much YouTube. You can find Talkman Radio. You can find the Talkman Radio Love is Nice episodes on YouTube, pretty much. So that's that about that. We got a rundown for you. We are going to show you. Oh, if you're listening to the audio, you can also find us on. We don't want that. Breaker, Google Podcast, Overcast, Pocket Casts, Radio Public, Spotify, and Copy RSS. I don't know what. Every week I say the same freaking thing. I don't know what this is, but it's there. So if you're listening on one of those, thank you very much. But the rundown real quick, I'm going to show you how the 12-ounce sports league, 12-ounce sports fantasy football league, how it shook out, who's in the playoffs, who's out of the playoffs, and where we're at so far. One game played, and you'll see where we're at there. We've got news, People are like, what the fuck is he doing? That was the old news thing. News. We're going to talk about that, the games. Found an article on NFL.com. They're going to talk about the games and what that means for some players. This could be good for some players. We're going to get into that. And then we're going to go into last night's game. It's Kansas City. Kansas City played, so that means points are scored. We got top tens, we got best bets, and we got Love is Nice to round it all out at the end. But first, let me tell you. Now you know already. You've known for a while that you find my show and dozens of other shows on 12-ounce sports. But did you know there's a ton of live sports on the network as well? Did you know that? Well, now you know. Watch live football, baseball, hockey, lacrosse, racing, basketball, and more right here on 12 Ounce Sports. Also, check us out on Zingo TV, channel 761. Quench your sports thirst. Quench your... God damn it. Quench your sports thirst. I can't with my mouth. The mouth don't work. The mouth be talking, but it's just jumbled. I think I have a tumor. When you're online, go to Amazon, like we all know you're going to do for Christmas. You can help out. You can get your gifts and help us out here at 12 Ounce Sports. When you're heading online, use 12OunceSportsNetwork.com/Amazon and get shopping. That's 12OunceSportsNetwork.com/Amazon. And it'll help us out, and you'll get your stuff. Actually, if they see... I'm not going to say it. I said something a few weeks ago, and somebody was listening, like, what the hell? Why would you say that? You just, like, undermined everything you just said, like, prior to that. So, like, don't be adding stuff. Because it ends up coming out wrong. Okay. I'll just read the copy. Just read the copy. So, first things first. Let's take a look. This is the 12 Ounce Sports League. This is how it shook out. That's not it. This is 12OunceSportsRadio.com. Here is the 12 Ounce Sports League. This is how it shook out. The Talk Maniacs. You know who the Talk Maniacs are. We won the last two games. Ended up 11-3. 11-3. Scored 2,000 points, which is good for like 147 points last time I checked. Sports Stance finished in third place because the guy over here who is we got a special guy in here. We got a special guy, 50 Shades of Trey, special guy. We try to get everybody involved from the network, and pretty much 9 out of 10, not bad. We got a special guy in there. We're not gonna get into it. Philly Pete made the playoffs. Look at it, 7-7. 7-7. The 500 gets in the playoffs here in 12 Ounce Sports. Rando, 5-9. Did not make the playoffs, finished in 9th place. And the Chub Club did not make it. Chub Club got clubbed out. Got thrown out the club. You thrown out the club, cuz. Finishing in 10th place, 4-10. How the hell? This guy scored 1,400. This guy scored 100 points a game. Oh, I know what happened there. We'll get into that. Nah, we're not going to get into that. Aaron AM Drive. You know from this shit. We talk about Aaron from the AM Drive. Finishing in 4th place at 8-6. 12 Ounce Curls came in at 6-8, but made the playoffs. The burn got burned at 5-9, and Beck's ball bag. Oh, Becky, we didn't want to call you Becky, but we got it when you finished in 8th place. Our loving founder, Beck Hefe, 8th place. Next year, we're just come right back next year. We'll do it again next year. So this is your 12 Ounce Sports Fantasy Football League. This is who made the playoffs. So let's take a look. Talk Maniacs gets the bye. 50 Shades of Trey gets the bye. I think the Sports Stance won it last year, I think. I'm pretty sure, if my memory serves. But that's not great. That's not a great way to start. Boom. 71.8 points. And I guarantee you, Tyreek Hill was in there. The 6-8 team is looking to take out the 10-4 last year's champs. We will see what happened there. Let's take a look at the matchup. Boom, 3 guys. Now, Herbert with 27, Tyreek Hill with 35, and Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Now, Clyde Edwards-Helaire didn't get the ball that much. So that's how that worked out. And he's got everybody going here, so we'll see what happens there. Tough break, but he's actually still looking like Sports Days has a good team. You don't end up 10-4 by accident. And Philly Pete going at Aaron. Philly Pete got a big game out of Travis Kelce, 44.10 points. I don't think it's a nail in the coffin, but that's a tough thing to come back from. Austin Eckler with 18.2 points. We're going to get into this a little more when we go through the game itself. But that is, so far, what's going on in 12-Ounce Sports League. Just want to let you guys know this is what's going on. To everybody out there who made the playoffs, you got to keep doing this. To those who didn't, I hope you enjoyed the season. Probably didn't. Your team fell apart, by week 6, and you're probably like, screw this. I don't want to do this no more. That happens too. I know. But if you're still in it, let's do it. So that is, I think that's pretty much it from 12-Ounce Sports League. We're gonna get into, let's get into last night's game first. We'll do that. So, Chiefs win 34-28 in overtime. The Chargers, I don't know what the hell they were doing. I was out, and I was not paying attention to the game. I was paying attention to who I was with. So I did that. But so when I got home, I found out what was going on. Patrick Mahomes, 410 yards and 3 touchdowns. Boom. And he threw a pick in there. 410 yards. If you get a bonus 300, you're looking at a couple points. 400 is like 20 points. You got 23 points already. Let's throw in 3 touchdowns, and you're looking at like 41 points. You lose a little with the interception. You're looking at the 30s, somewhere in the 30s. You're getting. Now I think I did see that he did lose a fumble, so you're looking at somewhere in the mid 30s for Patrick Mahomes. Still, getting in the playoffs, week 1, you got to play, and you got Patrick Mahomes, and he's putting up 35 for you, you're fine. You're fine. I don't see you having too much of a problem with that. Unless you're like me, and everybody has to score 50, or everybody sucks. Which, what can I say? So, you get 32 more yards out of Patrick Mahomes. Like I said, you're looking at the mid-30s, high 30s. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, I mean, they just didn't want to run the ball. I know they were behind in this game. But they would, screw it, we got Patrick Mahomes, we're going to throw 47 times and win in overtime. 9 for 32, all those Clyde Edwards-Helaire guys. I'm sure you're hoping for more, especially if you score 34, but 32 points, and there is some PPR, but not much. Darrell Williams, probably didn't start him, so it's not a big deal, but he got you 1.2. Nobody started Michael Burton. I don't even know who that guy is. I think he's the fullback. Blake Bell ain't getting you nothing, and McCall Hardman, ain't nobody starting him. We don't need that there. But here's where the damage was done, as I showed you. As I showed you with the playoff picture, the first round of the playoffs in 12-Ounce Sports League. Travis Kelce, Tyreek Hill, they're top in their categories of tight end and wide receiver. So they're probably going to be in the playoffs. And yes, they were. And they played in week 1. And they are rocking it. 10 for 191 and 2 touchdowns to get you, as you saw, pretty much 44 points. Especially if you're getting the extra points for hitting your mark at 100. And he went well over that. So you're looking at 29.1 plus 3 or whatever. If you don't get the 3, you're looking at 29.1 and 2 touchdowns. Which at least you're getting 40. You're getting 40 at least off this guy. That's your tight end position. This is the argument I made last year when I went for Kelce early in a lot of leagues, was that if you have this guy, you have an advantage in this one position. And you put up 40 points out of your tight end, and then the other guy puts up like 8. You know, you not only do you win that spot, you destroy that spot, and that's how you win. That's how you win. Also, and if match him up with a little Tyreek Hill, and then you're just going bonkers. Tyreek Hill, 12 for 148 and a touchdown. That'll get you 26.8 plus a touchdown. Will get you 32.8. And, 12, 18. Yeah, 32.8 And if you get the bonus, that's like 35, which, as you saw, that's what we got in our league. Byron Pringle, ain't nobody starting him. Nobody's starting Clyde Burton. People are starting Clyde Edwards-Helaire, as you saw, 2 for 18, which got you 3.8 added into the 32 is 7. Plus, he got a 2-point conversion, got you 9 points. And that's pretty much it. You got a pick on the defense. Defense playing hot, did not play well yesterday. They got you a pick. No, didn't even get any sacks. So not a great day for the defense, but if you had any of these other guys who did just fine. Turning over to the Chargers now. Keenan Allen threw a pass. I don't know that. Justin Herbert started off slow, came on late, 22 of 38, 236, and 2 touchdowns. Threw a pick in there. That'll get you like 11 and a half. Plus 2 touchdowns will get you. If you're getting, we count everything with touchdowns as 6 with quarterbacks here. So we're looking at about 27 minus the interception. We'll get you. Oh wait, no, we're looking at about 23 minus the interception, get you about 20. But he made up for it here with 5 for 16 with a touchdown. I'll get you 7.6 points. So you're looking at somewhere around 27 points. If you get points taken off for the interception. So not bad for 22 of 38, 236. If you just look at those numbers and you say the guy got you 27 points, you're like, all right, we're good. So a good game from Justin Herbert. I don't think anybody saw Justin Jackson going for 13 for 86. He got him 8.6 on the ground. I haven't checked his PPR yet, but that's 8.6. It's a good start. I don't think anybody started him there, though. They did start Austin Eckler. That'll get you 5.9 plus a touchdown is 11.9. Joshua Kent, they're just running the ball all over the place. These guys, 7 for 21. Nobody's starting him either. And the rest of these guys, never heard of them. Keenan Allen, getting the target share back. He was there was a couple games in there where his target share was going down. But now you're starting to see consistently double-digit targets, 10, 11, 12, 13. And this game was no different. 10 targets made for 6 for 78 with a touchdown, which got you 19.6 points. 6 plus 7.8 is 13.8, plus touchdown is 19.8. Do the math. Mike Williams, another guy getting a lot of targets, but if he doesn't make that big play, his line kind of looks like this a lot. 3 for 49, 7.9 points. Unless that big play is in there, which he's been making this year. He's helped a lot of teams out. Jared Cook, Austin Eckler helping out with his PPR, getting the old 6.3 action, which goes on top of the 11, which got you about 18 points, somewhere around there. Josh Palmer, Justin Jackson got you 1. Nobody's starting them, and nobody's starting these guys, but Jalen did get a touchdown. If you got cute, he got you 9 points. Joshua Kelly lost a fumble. Nobody's starting him, like I said. They did get a pick on defense and a sack. The Chargers defense is not very well. Not a lot of people pick them up. I've picked them up this year, and you're not picking up against the Chiefs. If you're streaming defense, you're not doing that against the Chiefs. So that's how the game ended up. If you took the Chiefs, I don't know what the line was on the game last night, but I think the Chiefs covered. It couldn't have been that much. Chiefs were 9-4 going in. They were 8-5. They were looking to flip it. We were going to flip it up, and they got flipped over. They got flipped over the railing. Oh shit! Here it comes. I didn't see this coming up. My goodness gracious! So big. So that's how this one ended up. If you were on the Chiefs side with anything, you did fine. Quarterbacks running outside of Edwards-Helaire, you did just fine. On the Chargers side, I'll say the big three were Keenan Allen, Herbert, and Eckler, as usual. So that's run down of the game. If you did well, good job. If you had Edwards-Helaire, you might have to do a little, you might be sweating a little bit. But we got a bunch of other games coming up this weekend, and some of them we just got some information on. We're going to go over that right now. NFL postpones 3 Week 15 games due to the I haven't talked about this I haven't talked about it in a while because Mexican beer plague. That's what I called it, the Mexican beer plague. I don't know what that guy's talking about, but a surge in it, cases in the NFL and the United States as a whole. Really, I haven't heard about that, but whatever. Not that I watch the news. League announced Friday that Saturday's game between the Vegas and Cleveland's moved to Monday, and Sunday's games between the Eagles and Washington and the Rams and Seahawks going to Tuesday. So we got a whole weekend going on here of now I gotta look at the schedule. Shit, I didn't pull it up. I'm gonna have to pull it up. You know what? I'll pull it up right here. Okay. Okay, so the Saturday game is there's one Saturday game. Look, they already moved these guys. They already moved them all around. So if you go to NFL.com, you can see it right there. You can see it how they moved around. So Saturday we're only getting one game at 8 o'clock. We're getting the Patriots at the Colts. So they're moving all these games around. The Raiders will air exclusively at 5 p.m. Eastern on NFL Network. Eagles in Washington and Seahawks and the Rams will air at 7 o'clock on Fox. So they're moving these games around. I think we saw this last year a couple times. A bunch of goofy games getting moved around. Tuesday is that extra day that they threw in there to put games in. So it's out there, and now they're using it again this year. The emergence of the Transformer variant. Who the hell is that? What the hell is that Transformer's name? It was like a big planet. It's Omicron 1, or the hell they call it out. It's precisely the kind of change that warrants a flexible response. Yeah, all I heard about this thing, and I don't even watch news, is that nobody really cares about this, but these guys, all right, we got to do all this stuff. I was the first one to say it. You're all fucked. And I said that. All right, my gas man. I gotta find that clip. Cleveland has a significant amount. They got a bunch of them. 20 guys. Backup and the quarterback tested positive. Nick Mullins. That's where Nick Mullins ended up with the Browns. The Rams had 9. They have a total of 21. Von Miller's one of them. Cornerback missed. Jalen Ramsey missed Monday night. OBJ, who played well on Monday, landed on the list Tuesday. Now in Washington, Heineke, Kyle Allen. They signed Garrett Gilbert. It's all these things, and then he goes into all the minutia of tier 1, tier 2, blah blah blah. And nobody's talking about the unjabbed or any of that crap. So all right, that's what's going on. So some of your games, in case you didn't know, are going to be on Tuesday and Monday. But they're doing it to give guys time to get retested and then come back into the fold. So we'll see what happens. But there's your update. You got new guys, new guys that you thought may be out, like Terry McLaurin. He may be playing now because I think he was trending towards out. That could change. That could change a game or two in the league. I don't know. If you have Terry McLaurin on the team, I'll take him going in there rather than having to put a guy from the bench in there or some other guy. Oh, put this guy from the bench, so he's out too. Like what the? Wait, the whole team's out? Come on. So we'll see what happens. This is funky stuff going into the playoffs. They're playing you funky going into the playoffs. Not a huge fan of this. But, we're all fucked. Like I said, I'll stand by it. Like fucking a year and a half later, I'll stand by it. So, that's my rant. And perfect segue to mybookie.ag. Don't ask me what the segue is. Now, you want to responsibly get into the action, right? You got games on Monday now. You got a game on Tuesday. We got to see how we did on Saturday and Sunday. And then we got a couple extra days now. Get our money back. Head over to mybookie.ag and use the promo code 12ouncesports. That's 12OZ Sports when signing up for a deposit bonus. You got to do it. First time users only, though. That's mybookie.ag, promo code 12ouncesports. All caps, no spaces. Always gamble responsibly. Got to gamble responsibly. And don't forget to check us out on ZingoTV.com. But please use the promo code 12ounce, 12OZ, when you're on ZingoTV.com. It really helps out when you do that. 12 Ounce Sports is channel 761. You can catch this show, the replay of this show, every Saturday at 11 a.m. And they have other actual sports channels and music channels and all kinds of stuff. You have to go there and look at it, see what you got, play around with it, see what kind of channels they have that you may like. It's free. It's online. It's all good stuff. And we are channel 761. Go check it out. But please sign up and use the promo code 12ounce, 12OZ on ZingoTV.com. Now, time to get serious here. Let's talk about, for everybody still left, let's talk about what's going on. Top 10 quarterbacks. Let's see what we got. See what we got here. We got to go back to this. We got to go back to this. So, number 10. Top 10 quarterbacks. Number 10. Really liking Jimmy G this week. The 49ers resurgence is pretty good. I got to say, I was surprised. This extra game could be a help, especially if they go up to 8-6 here by beating the Falcons. We're gonna go with Jimmy G. He's got his receivers out there. Deebo Samuel's back. He's Kittle's in there. Ayuk's playing a little better. Guys out of the backfield. I think they have Eli Mitchell back, which he doesn't catch a lot out of the backfield, but they still have other guys. They have JaMychal Hasty, who I think has played last week. He's there to catch out of the backfield. And so is Jeff Wilson Jr. Not that they're a big part of the offense, especially with Eli in there, but they can do some damage in the passing game as well, helping out Jimmy G. He's our number 10 quarterback this week, Jimmy G. Number 9. Where you at? Tour. If you're looking, if one of your quarterbacks was put on the list, you may want to look into. Now he's actually picked up in some leagues, but if he's out there, you can grab him. Go Tua going against the Jets. The Jets stink. The Dolphins are resurgent. Shit, they were I think they were 1-7? They might have been 1-7. They could be on a 5-game win streak, or 1-6, and they won 5 out of 6. Something like that. But they're playing hot. I like the Dolphins coming in the year. Started out slow. Kind of coming on now. Could be making a run. We'll see what happens. But we like Tua this week going against the Jets. He's my number 9. I don't know who else has got it out there. My number 9. My number 9 quarterback. Tua. Number 8. Now, he's been playing a little not as great as he was in the beginning of the year. And I think this kind of is going to continue this week because the Giants have an underrated defense. But number 8 is Dak Prescott. The Giants' defense is not terrible. They were decent last week. They were the strength of the team last year. They're playing better now. They do have players out there that can do some things, make some plays, especially in the defensive backfield. So we're going to take Dak Prescott, put him at number 8. Still top 10. Still think he's going to, maybe have a couple touchdowns in there. But we're going to go with him as our number 8 quarterback. Old Dak Prescott going against the Giants on the road. Number 7, the guy with the really long name, Big Ben. Big Ben making top 10 appearance. I think since he announced his retirement at the end of the season, of course, I think he's kind of rejuvenated a little bit. Now, these last couple games have all been, they've had to come back because the defense playing atrociously. He's been doing it, though. He put up a ton of points last week. He ran, I think it was 3 drives at the end of fourth quarter? Definitely second half. Just coming down the field, and scoring, all led by him. So I think going against the Titans, who, another team, dropping. They lost a lot. They lost basically their offense. All they got left is Tannehill. I'm not sure if Julio Jones is coming back this week. I think I read something about that. But you would have to look into that yourself. Either way, we're going with Big Ben. We're going Big Ben this week. Trying to make a run at the playoffs in his last couple games. We're going to take Big Ben as our number 7. Number 6, another elderly quarterback, but this dude's the bomb. Tom Brady's number 6, going against the Saints. The only reason he's not higher is because Saints kind of got his number. He played well last time. He put up like 30-something points last time. They still lost. So I don't know if I'm spoiling anything from when you get into best bets. But we're taking Tom Brady at number 6. Still have a good game. But I don't know. There's always a team in Tom Brady's division that gives him fits. So far, the Saints are fitting the bill. See how I did that there? Number 5, Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray had a pretty crappy game last week, but he does well against the shit teams. You don't get much more shit team than the Lions. So we're going with the Cardinals quarterback, Kyler Murray, at number 5. I really don't have to say much else. Coming off a loss, yeah, I think he'll be fine. He'll be fine. Number 4 this week. The Packers going to the Ravens. Now the Ravens have been a little funky lately. They lost to the Steelers. Then did they win the week after that, and then lose last week to Cleveland. They're dropping a little bit. They could use some help. They could use some help if Lamar Jackson comes back. But he hasn't practiced, I don't think. I know they're trying to make it say, you don't need to practice. He'll just come out and play. I don't know about that. So his availability could be up in the air. We'll see. But, his availability ain't up in the air. Aaron Rodgers, he'll be just fine. He's going out there and playing. And I think he's going to go out there and torch these guys. Torch the Ravens. He's my number 4 this week going against the Ravens. Now, the Ravens have a good defense, but it's not the good defense from last year. That they're not the standards that they have set for themselves over the prior years. With Judon leaving, that was a big hit. He's a really good player, as you can see in New England. But overall the team defense is you can't rely on them to keep you in games if the offense doesn't do anything. Now, Lamar Jackson's been pretty good this year, especially the beginning, middle of the year. He was just lighting it up. But, now he's a little banged up, so we'll see what happens. But I'm talking about the Ravens lot. Aaron Rodgers is my number 4, though. So, number 3. Where are you? Catton on Monday night. Catton on Monday night. That's what we got. Kirk Cousins, number 3, going against the Bears. Now, the Bears stink. They're coming back to Monday night. They just got done playing on Monday night. They're going to play another one. Now, we've got Justin Fields out there going against Kirk Cousins. I don't know about this one. I like Kirk Cousins a lot. I like his wide receivers a lot, and I like Dalvin Cook a hell of a lot going against the Bears. So we're taking Kirk Cousins as our number 3 quarterback this week going against the Bears. Number 2, this guy had a monster game last week, and I see another monster game coming this week because they have to win. Bills at home. We're going with Josh Allen, number 2, bringing on the Panthers. Panthers started out 3-0. They're 5-8. That's a 2-8. That's a 2-8 stretch there. That ain't good. Oh, that's not good. No, it ain't. Bills, Josh Allen, he's my number 2 quarterback this week, coming back pissed off. They got to win, and I think he leads them. I don't know about another 100-yard rush and 300-yard passing game, but I think he'll be just fine. He's my number 2 quarterback. And number one for the week, the game on the Tuesday night game, Matthew Stafford going against the Seahawks. They got to win last week. They know they got to keep it up. Seahawks coming to town. They're discombobulated. I know they got to win last week, but they're 5-8. You can't trust them. We don't know what's happening to Russ in the offseason. Nothing could happen or something could happen. We don't know yet. But we do, what I do think is Matthew Stafford goes absolutely apeshit, and we're looking at Matthew Stafford as our number 1 quarterback this week in the playoffs. Now, moving on. We're just straight through. Top 10 running backs. Number 10, where are we at? Number 10, this guy, Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon's top five running back, I think. Going against the Broncos. Now, the Broncos like to run the ball. They have a good defense, especially in the back end. I think, all right, you want to do that? You want to play cover, cover all our guys? Okay. Now, they got a lot of guys here on the offense to cover, but I think they're going to run the ball, and I think they're going to run the ball with Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon's having a very good year. I think he continues. Both these teams, 7-6. I think the Bengals have more talent, though. Now, if you put this quarterback on this team, whole different story. This team could be challenging the guys who played last night. But he ain't. That's just, that's just the way it is. So we're going with Joe Mixon as our number 10 running back this week, going against the Broncos. Number 9. I put this guy on here a lot, and I don't know why I got such a hot nut for this guy. But Josh Jacobs, I mean, he caught some passes last week. He ended up, like I said last week with Josh Jacobs, he puts up double-digit points. Now, those double-digit points could end up, like last week, with 10 on the dot, but we'll take it. We'll take it. I mean, we'll take it. We're not going to be like, woohoo! But, 10 points is 10 points. But we've got him as our number 9 running back this week, going against the Browns. The Browns got a big win last week. They could be in for a letdown. Or they could, we'll see what happens. But the Raiders got to get a win to stay in the hunt. And you're going on the road. Now you're playing a Monday night game. You got some guys back. We got Josh Jacobs in here. Let's see what happens. Josh Jacobs, Jingleheimer, Schmidt. Number 8. Number 8 plays on Saturday. Jonathan Taylor, and now he is the number 1 running back in all leagues, no matter what standard, PPR, freaking Mars rules, whatever league you're playing, he's the number 1 running back. You're going against the Patriots. You're going against Bill Belichick. He's their number 1 guy. They're going to shut that. We're going to shut that down real quick over here. So I still have him as top 10. I think he's probably going to get in there for a touchdown because he is such a big part of that offense. But I think they're going to shut him down a little bit. I don't see 100 yards. I think if he makes it up with some PPR and hope he sneaks in for a touchdown to get, especially if you're in the playoffs and you got him. A bad matchup for you in the playoffs. You just got to get past it, though. But he's number 8, still top 10. Got to give him some love. He's number 1 running back. So we'll go with Jonathan Taylor, number 8. Number 7. Now this guy's not been playing well. He's going against a defense that not that great against the run. Ezekiel Elliott, my number 7 running back. He's had some, he's had some knee issues, but they said, he's had 10 days off. He's, rest, relaxation, a little spa treatment. We're good. Bring him out here against the Giants. Let him do his thing. Get a touchdown in there. Get some PPR. He hasn't getting some PPR. That'll carry you through. He's my number 7. We'll go with that. We'll go with that game script. Number 6. He is playing. He was not playing. I think he was on the beer plague list. Myles Gaskin. This guy is so up and down. But I think it's an up week. I like everybody in the Dolphins going against the Jets. They're at home. The Dolphins are. You're still in the hunt. You win this game, you're at 500 after that shitty start. I think this is a good bet for the Dolphins this week. I think we're going to go with Myles Gaskin is number 6. I think everybody gets into the action. All the guys get into the action. And no Jalen Waddell. So we'll go Myles Gaskin, number 6. Number 5, Alvin Kamara. Playing against the Bucs. Now the Bucs have a good run defense, but I don't see that him getting his points there. I see him, he's pretty much the only guy to get on offense, so I see him getting a touchdown. If they get any touchdowns at all, getting at least one touchdown and getting his PPR on. That's where he's going to make his points this week. He's my number 5 running back going against the Bucs, who they beat. Number 4, this guy is just having a monster season. I think he's got a designation, but they say he's going to play. James Conner, just touchdown after touchdown after touchdown after touchdown, and I think he had another touchdown like 5 minutes ago. James Conner to get touchdown heavy and getting a lot of run. Now Chase Edmonds is coming back, I think, this week off the IR, so that could impact him a little bit, but they're winning with this guy. They're running the ball with this guy. I see Chase Edmonds kind of going back to his, I'll just catch the ball in the backfield role and sticking with James Conner as the running back. That's how I see it, but I could be wrong. What do I know? I'm in Jersey, and he plays in Arizona. But James Conner's number 4 running back this week. Number 3, another guy, pretty much the only guy we got in there, so we're throwing him in there. Antonio Gibson. You're going to catch the ball. You're going to run the ball. You might throw the ball a little bit. You're the only guy we got, so that's what we're doing. Antonio Gibson this week is my number 3 running back. I see him catching screen passes, running the ball, and he's playing well. He's been playing well, so we expect him to keep that up on Tuesday night football. Antonio Gibson, number 3. Number 2, playing against the Raiders. We like Nick Chubb this week. I think Kareem Hunt is coming back. I think he was on the plague list, and now he's off the plague list. He got unplagued. But Nick Chubb, I like him as the ball control guy against the Raiders. Keep Derek Carr off the field, and we'll just run the ball. Nick Chubb, number 2 running back this week. And my number 1 running back this week, Dalvin Cook, just a monster game last week. I think he's trying to will them to the playoffs with that extra spot in there. There's a lot of 6 and 7s in there. You can beat these Bears. You can beat these Bears. You can just overwhelm them with your offense. And I think Dalvin Cook just drives it home this week. Dalvin Cook, number 1 running back going into week 1 of the playoffs, week 15. Not like you ain't going to start him if you got him. So that is top 10 running backs. Now, go take a piss.
Sports has a new home for betting. BetUS.com is the official place to place your bets and support 12-ounce sports. All you have to do is go to BetUS.com and type in the promo code 120OZ and you'll instantly get a deposit bonus. This is America's favorite sports book. And remember, always gamble responsibly.
Yo, cuz. Hold on. I just got a text Christmas. All right, moving on. We got 15 minutes to go. We got a lot of shit to hit. Let's hit it. Wide receivers, top 10. Number 10. Hanging out here in Pittsburgh. Deontay Johnson. Now, he makes big plays, that guy. Didn't catch a touchdown last week, but put up 15 points, had a 2-point conversion, did well. He's the main guy there. Chase Claypool, he's another guy he's the other guy on the other side, but he made a dumb play last week. I think they're going to go more towards Deontay Johnson. He's my number 10 wide receiver for the week. Number 9, playing on Tuesday night. I don't think you can get Jalen Hurts this week, but you will have Gardner Minshew, which means more throwing of the ball. And I like them to throw the ball to Devontae Smith. He seems to be their main wide receiver out there. I know Dallas Goedert, he did just fine with Gardner Minshew in there, but I think they spread it around this week. Washington's got a good defense. You're going to have to find your players in there, and I think Devontae Smith is probably the best wide receiver you got on this team. Jalen Reagor stinks. Quez Watkins does one thing. So we're going with Devontae Smith, number 9. Number 8, another rookie wide receiver, and he plays for the Bengals, Jamar Chase. Now, he played well last week. I think he had 2 touchdowns last week. Something like that. Played well. T. Higgins went over 100 yards. You can see them finding their roles, what they're out there doing over here in Bengal land. Just got to keep the turnovers down, bad plays, stay on schedule. Jamar Chase, he's my number 8, making big plays out there, looking for touchdowns out of this guy. Number 7, going against the Giants, we're looking at C.D. Lamb. He makes some big plays, that guy. Now, Amari Cooper also out there making big plays, as he did last week, catching touchdowns. This week, though, I'm going the other way. We're going with C.D. Lamb this week. Setting it up, knocking it down against the Giants. He's my number 7. Number 6, the running back, basically. But I think he's going to go back to his role as a wide receiver a little more. For the 49ers, Deebo Samuel. When Eli Mitchell was out, I think he had 6 or 7 rushes last week, which isn't a lot, but he got him like 76 yards, something like that, and a touchdown. So I think they're going to move him back towards, he's still going to get some rushing yards, but they're going to move him, I think he only caught like 1 pass last week. I think that has to come up, and Deebo Samuel is my number 6 running back, the wide receiver this week. Number 5, old Tom Brady. Since Mike Evans has a tough time with Sean Lattimore, we're going with Chris Godwin on the other side, making plays and doing stuff. He's my number 5, Chris Godwin for the Bucs. Number 4, there's nobody left, so we have to throw to somebody. We'll throw to DK Metcalf. Tyler Lockett's on the plague list, so we're going with DK Metcalf as the only guy out there who's going to catch balls. I don't know if Ramsey's is going to be back for the Rams. I haven't checked into that. But you got DK Metcalf, so we'll take him as number 4 just as a volume play. Number 3, huge game last week. Why not again this week? The Packers. Davante Adams just playing out of his mind, and I see him playing again out of his mind against the Ravens defense, like I said, meh. Number 2, Justin Jefferson for the Vikings. Kid plays out of his mind. Another guy playing out of his mind. If you got him, you're good to go. Justin Jefferson is my number 2 wide receiver. And number 1, as he is pretty much every week, Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp's my number 1 wide receiver this week. Those are your top 10 wide receivers for Week 15 in the playoffs. Now, going into best bets of the week. Trying to get through this as quick as possible so we can finish up this show. Best bets of the week. We went 2-1 last week. Came back a little bit. Now, I want to show you something. They're talking about, how parity in the league. Parity, my balls. Double-digit game. 6 double-digit freaking games? The hell are you talking about? Parity. So, my number 1 pick this week starts right at the top, actually, New England. Plus 2.5. I know it feels like a trap, but we're going New England. You're getting 2. You're on a 6-game winning streak. Screw it. Let's keep it going. You got a guy in a 6-game winning streak getting points. Why not keep the streak going against the Colts, who good team, great running back, very, very good defense. At home, I'll still take the Patriots. I'll still take the Patriots at points. Number 2. Now, like I said, this team has a decent defense, and the quarterback on the other side hasn't been playing well. We got the Giants at home getting double digits, 11. Now, I know that hasn't worked out that great for me over the last couple of weeks, but we're still going. We're still sticking with the plan. We're still pounding. Giants plus 11 at home. We're taking the Giants. Double-digit home dog. And last but not least, like I said, they beat this team like a drum. I know you got Tom Brady, but the Saints getting 11.5. We're taking that all day. They got some kind of kryptonite against this guy. I can't do it. I'm throwing picks that get returned. Yeah. So we're taking the Saints. Taking the Saints plus 11.5. So, New England plus 2.5. Giants, we're taking all the points. Giants plus 11. New England plus 11. New Orleans plus 11.5. Those are your best bets of the week. Now, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, you can tune in to the AM Drive at 10 a.m. Eastern as they deliver the best in sports talk and pop culture and start your morning. Hosted by Michael Carvelis and Aaron Crouch. Aaron Crouch of AM Aaron Drive. Aaron AM Drive, whatever the hell team's name. Who is in the playoffs? So we'll see what happens there. And of course, BiscottiGourmet.com. Biscotti Gourmet offers a new take on an old Italian tradition of soft-baked mini biscotti in many delightful flavors. Lemon's my favorite. You got to go to BiscottiGourmet.com and use the promo code TALKMAN, different promo code, TALKMAN, for 20% off your order. This is the perfect time of the year to put in your orders. Send them out to friends, family, bring them to your parties and all that stuff. It's going to be great. These are an excellent way to show people. Bring something a little different to the party. What do you bring? Doritos? Everybody got 17 bags of Doritos over there. Bring some cookies that don't say, Entenmann's on them. Come on. Any flavor is a wonderful compliment with coffee in the morning, or is a guilty pleasure treat. And Biscotti Gourmet is the sponsor of the segment of the show we call Love is Nice. Love is Nice is the counter. The counter to what's on the NFL, to the fantasy football, all our fantasy football players out here who we love. If you're with someone and she's, hey, listen, screw your football, buddy. It's all about me, and it's all about, the love. I want to see love, and I want to watch. Like we can watch this any day of the week. I don't care about Thursday night. I care about Sunday when you want to watch TV, and you want to watch your football. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. You need to show me love, and by showing me love, we're gonna watch what I want to watch, and we're gonna watch this crap. And this is what the vagina-centric programming of Hallmark Channel is going to show you, and you're going to be forced to watch if you fall for that. And starting at noon. We start at noon. We don't even start, because the next, if I started at 2 o'clock, it would be like, oh well, she let you watch it for an hour, which probably works. Oh my God, listen, no, Sister Swap's on. What? So, new Sugar Plum Twist up your... What? Professional, and like I said every week, none of them are waitresses. None of the women in these movies are waitresses or secretaries or, just something like normal. Professional ballerina. Natalia returns home to Richmond at Christmas and works with a ballet student who has a flair for Latin dance. Yeah, let me tell you something. I'm half Puerto Rican. Latin dance, all Latins dance. So you gotta tell you, I'm dancing. I've been dancing the whole time. So I don't know what this. Latin dance and ballet, they don't go together. They don't go together. I don't know what the hell they're going to try and do, put in here. But Sugar Plum Twist you can twist that right up your ass. And it's going to be stupid. But, as you can see, they're starting to put in, they're not staying with the, what was that word? I forget. White people. There was a word that I forget. It stars Jamie Gray Hyder, Hector Rivera, and Laura. I don't know who these people are. None of these people were on sitcoms in the 90s, so I don't know. 2 o'clock. Again with the sister swap. Yeah, we get it. You're two sisters who are past it, and you're making movies. Two sisters played by real... And they have to put it in there. They're real-life sisters. Who gives a shit? Swap cities to... Yeah, and it's the same movie. They made the same movie twice on this channel. How jerked off must these people be? Swap cities... forget it. I just watched what I did last week. They swap cities to pursue new projects in the 12 days leading up for Christmas. What the hell are you talking... What the hell is that even about? That doesn't even make sense. Like, you read that, oh, that sounds interesting. How? How does that sound interesting? It sounds stupid. Like, how are you going to make a movie about it? All right. One Royal Holiday. And again, every week you got to throw something. The vagina really likes the idea of being royal, being a princess, and all that crap. Or meeting a prince. And, oh, yeah, I'm a freaking... I just got done sucking off like 6 dudes and all that, but, that's a prince over there? I can charm him. Why don't you wipe the fucking jizz off your mouth first before you go talk to that guy? That guy isn't even a prince. He just says he is. Get some ass. When Anna offers a stranded mother... Yeah, this is not... None of this would happen. Offers a stranded mother and son shelter in a blizzard. She learns that they are the royal family of Gower. Bullshit. There's no way that... This show's almost over, and I'm yelling about these stupid... There's no way that would happen. They would have freaking their own army around these guys saying, okay, back up, back the fuck up, all right? Oh, we just want to offer it. We're going to put you in a freaking... We're taking over this whole house. How they do Christmas in the hometown of Kensbury. Yeah, and she's going to end up banging the prince. Bullshit. Christmas House 2. Oh, well, I don't know if you're going to follow. I don't watch Christmas House 1. Christmas House 2, deck those halls. Deck them. They're going to dick the halls. Putting the dick out there. Getting that dick. What? Excited for a calm Christmas. Oh, no, I don't think you get a calm Christmas out of this. Mike Mitchell unexpectedly gets roped into a Christmas house decorating reality TV. How do you accidentally get roped into a TV show? I didn't walk out of my hey, you want to be on TV? That doesn't happen. So stupid. The movies are so stupid. 8 o'clock. 'Tis the season to be merry with the little girl who's had a lot of work done from Rachel Lee Cook from whatever that movie was back in the 90s. Looking for a fresh angle to her book. She's writing books on relationships, and she's writing books on relationships with this guy. Oh my God. You got to make this movie, buddy. Mary heads to snow-covered Vermont. Why? Why? That doesn't make sense. She finds a new perspective on Christmas cheer with charismatic aid worker Adam. Oh, he's going to have some cheer for her. And at 10 o'clock, Christmas Town, a whole town called Christmas. Lauren leaves everything behind in Boston to embark on a new chapter in her life. They're always embarking on new chapters and all that, but come on. None of these people are married. None of these people are settled down, married with kids, and just do something. It's always the single woman finding these, and they're all freaking like in their 40s. On an unforeseen detour to the town of Grandin Falls, she discovers love and family helping her to embrace the magic of Christmas. It is the magic of Christmas. I'll tell you what's magical. Making the friggin' playoffs and getting that bye. What's it like I got in 3 out of 4 leagues. Still got to play one this weekend. Good luck this weekend. I'll see you next week.